In the 18th and 19th century, before the predominance of materialism, the mechanistic theory for the origin of life circulated through philosophical coteries. Adherents believed that future events could be determined by knowing the sequence of events preceding it. Moreover, that existence is based on purely physical and chemical processes, unseen elemental particles manifesting the forces of nature by vibrating and interacting with one another to make what is seen. The elemental particles and the relationship between them could be used to determine the sequence of events needed to produce a particular event, more specifically, life. Since matter was the only thing proven to exist, mechanism rejected anything unobservable that could not be tested with the mathematical method, so contending theories on spirit-body dualism were dismissed. The concept of energy emerged from the opposing theory, vitalism, which states that the beginning of life results from a vital principle emanating from the sun and functions apart from purely chemical and physical processes. It felt that living organisms were fundamentally different from non-living entities because they contain this non-physical element and it governed by different principles than inanimate things. Furthermore, inorganic molecules could not produce living organisms, but instead, life could only be produced from another living organism, a distinct spirit that gives them life. Chinese philosophers called this life giver qi, meaning air or breath, which emanated from the great ultimate. Franz Mesmer originally used the word animus or anima to describe the ideas of breath, which belong to man and animals. And it's referred to prana in Eastern tradition. Albert Pike Moore's in Dogmas writes, to Aboriginal people, the sun was the innate fire of bodies, the fire of nature, author of life. Heat, ignition, efficient cause of all generations, for without him there was no movement, no exercise, no form, indivisible, imperishable, present everywhere. This energy brought along with it the science of charge, electromagnetism, which postulates that there is a positive and negative electronic field that exerts force on other charges, either repelling or attracting them. It was believed that all objects had an energy field called an aura, which enclosed it. And it is the word the Greeks and Latins used as wind, breath, or breeze. Although they accept the fact that this life force is attributed to the wind and breath, as the word of God says is the case, they give this glory to the sun.